Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. Today I'll be going through the J-Swing's January 2018 new releases. Before I get into this, I have a 10,000 subscriber video on the way, and well, it's going to be a bit late due to the fact that I hadn't been home when I hit 10,000 subscribers, which was on New Year's Day in New Zealand. I'd been away from the 26th of December to the 2nd of January, and when I come back home, I've been incredibly busy from the get-go, and I've had like two sort of days, and I spent most of that time getting a music license because I'm going to be using a quite a really a good track, a cinematic type track, and I just want to put the time and effort into it. And so I'm sort of getting started on the video now, but the audio took a while just to get the license. So hopefully it's going to be done soon. And secondly, with the issues with the last video, which was the in-flight January 2018 releases, I'm not going to use that microphone anymore, and it's a fairly new microphone, so I don't know why it's conked out on me. So I have to use an external microphone, which I never used for my YouTube videos before. I've used them for other type of productions, things. So it's an external recorder, so hopefully the sound and the visuals match up and everything, and that's all right. And if it sounds good enough, then I may just have to continue using this until I find another mic that will integrate with the video when I record. But anyway, after all that, let's get right into this. So we're on easytoys.com. Go check them out. And let's start with 1 to 400 scale. So first up is the Singapore Airlines 787-10, flaps down, 9V SCB registration number. A very good looking aircraft, that one. And then we just have the same model, but flaps up. And I won't go through that because it's the exact same. Air China A320neo, B8891. Not bad. Though, of course, we all know they could do with a livery change. Hainan 787-9, all gold. Flaps down again. B1343 is the registration number. I have the all red one, I think 1 to 200. And this was pre-delivery, of course, because they, just like the red one, they painted it in the all red or all gold in this case, pre-delivery, and then when it arrived at their base, they added the Kung Fu Panda stickers to it because it's all to promote the Kung Fu Panda 4 movie. So this is the same aircraft, just with flaps up, that one. So this is the full livery with Kung Fu Panda 4 stickers on it. Also got a Skytrax sticker. So yeah, that's the flaps down of the full Kung Fu Panda livery. Flaps up, not going to go through that one, exact same basically. Transocean Japan Airlines 737-800, very good looking aircraft. This is the Sakura Jinbei livery, JA06TK. S7 Siberia in the One World colours, 737-800, VQ-BKW. To me, the One World logo doesn't really match S7's colours. Of course, One World only has one sort of colour, but yeah, it just doesn't match in this case. Next up, flaps down version of the Capital Airlines A350-900. I don't see a registration number for this. No. On the picture here, there is. Here we go. It does have a French registration. I may be wrong, but it looks like FWZFW. But they would most likely use the real registration. The China-based registration number. So this is the same model. Flaps up. Not going to go through it though. Lucky Air A330-300, B1059. I don't know the origins or background of Lucky Air, but it looks to be like it could have been a British Airways startup, just because of the tail, the way it's designed. British Airways have where the yellow is blue on British Airways, and I mean they don't have the rest of this on British Airways like all these other, the way the livery is on the fuselage and the engines, but just the logo itself. So I'm not too sure about the origins of it, or whether it's just a coincidence. Now moving on to 1 to 200 scale, we have the Singapore Airlines 787-10. I'm definitely getting this model. It looks very nice. There's a good possibility it will be joining one of the New Zealand routes, possibly the capital route, which is from Singapore to Wellington via Canberra, which is the Australian capital. So 9VSCB. Then we have the Lot Polish 767-300ER, registration number SPLPC. They don't have any of these anymore, but this one in particular, LPC, was the one in 2011 where they had the main gear failures. Both main gears failed, and they had to land on their belly, and it was scrapped. I mean, this is, aircraft like these that are iconic, or have these iconic landings or whatever has happened to them, you'd think you'd like to see them be preserved and displayed. However, this was broken up, I believe, a couple of years later, and so it's a bit sad, but that's an iconic aircraft right there. So it's one I might think about getting. Just hopefully there's enough support from you guys if you want to see it or not. Eva Air Sanrio. I'm not sure if this one was released before. This is A330-300 B16333. We have seen a Sanrio before A330, but I'm not sure if it was this exact aircraft. Anyway, it's not one for me. Air China A320neo B8891. It's missing the one. Yeah, again, not really sure what to think about it. Just I think that livery just needs an update. Hainan 787-9, again same as 1 to 400, exact same registration number, except in 1 to 200 we do not get the flaps down versions of either livery, so of either the gold or the Kung Fu Panda 4 livery. Japan Transocean, or Japan Airlines, 737-800, JA05RK, Jinbei livery again. This is the blue whale shark. Looks very cool. But 1400 gets the pink one, we get the blue one on 1200, but I believe 1400 has had the blue one before. Iran Air A300-600. This is polished. Now I'm not sure because this picture is obviously of a non-polished current livery version. I'm not sure what their previous livery was. My memory doesn't serve me well in terms of liveries I'm not very familiar with, or airlines I'm not very familiar with. EPIBB. So if this is in this livery, so if it's, if the polished part is incorrect, then I may think about getting this. But if it is the polished version, then I'm probably not going to get it. So, yeah. Boeing 737 MAX 8 N8701Q. Not sure how many more of these they're going to release. I've already got one, which I'm still yet to review, so I do not need this one. But obviously very popular if they're releasing it again. Maybe a few more here. Yes, there are. So we have 6 more to go through. Capital Airlines again, 1 to 200. Flaps down version. Again, don't know the registration of this one. Flaps up. Not going to go through that again. Flaps down A350-1000 bare metal. This has the actual Qatar Airways tail on it. I have pre-ordered the one with the bare metal one with the Airbus tail, so I do not need to get this one. I'm not really interested in this anyway. If it's just a Qatar Airways tail, I'd rather have the full livery, which I also do have on order. So I'm not going to bother. Registration number FWZNR. So this will have a French registration when this model is released. And oh yeah, that was flaps down, if I mentioned that or not. This one's flaps up. Don't need to go through that because it's the same model, just with a slightly different configuration. Iran Air A300-600 HL8212 Children Drawing Contest livery. Pretty sure they have this on the 777-200ER or 300ER, one of the other. Could be both. Anyway, so this is the A330 version. Not bad, but not for me. Last one is the regular livery A330-200 HL8211. Pretty good, but again, it's not one I need. Anyway, this is going to be it for this JC Wings release. We'll just recap real quick. So nothing from these 6 models interests me, but as I said, if that Iran Air is in that livery, that's one I may consider. I'm also considering the Lot Polar 767 just because it's an iconic aircraft, this one, and my definite buy from this release is the Singapore 787-10. Anyway guys, that's going to be it. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. Comment, tell me what you think of this release. Tell me which models you're going to get. Subscribe for more. Hopefully my 10,000 subscriber video is my next upload. I'm hoping it is. I'm trying to get it done as quickly as possible, but not trying to rush it at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. And also share this video as well so other people know about these new releases and see if they want to get any of them, because this is a massive release and so many new models here. Singapore Airlines I expect to be the biggest sellers of all, both in 1-400 and 1-200. So if you're looking out for ones that are going to sell fast, those are the ones I would say go for first. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you next time.